Good morning, dudes. How is it going? Today I want to show you guys how to play custom games in Dota 2. This is actually possible in the client now. As you can see, down here is a little button called Custom Games. But we need to do some installations before we can actually get started with that. And I want to show you how to do it. Hopefully get some more people interested in playing them, because that might actually speed up the development of it. Now, there are some problems associated with it, but we're gonna get to that later. First of all, we need to check if you guys got a 64-bit system. If you don't have a 64-bit system on your computer, then I'm sorry, but you won't be able to play. Sucks, but that's just the cold, hard truth. Anyway, how do we check for that? You hold the Windows key, press R, boom. Type in DXDiag. So, DirectX Diagnosis. Boom. There we go. And now you got this little window right here. Now, I know it's German, please excuse that, but what we're looking for right here is this little number. If it says 64-bit, we're cool, we can go. If it doesn't say that, sorry. I'm gonna have to tell you that you can't really participate for the next steps. To play these custom games, you will need to go ahead and actually install some shenanigans in your Dota 2 library. So, the very first thing we want to do is go into Dota 2, Properties, DLC, and then activate Workshop Tools DLC. Boom. And that should go ahead and install now, which hopefully it should do. There we go. Took a little while, but it's starting. Once you're done with that, you want to go ahead and go into your library, go to Tools, and then scroll down until you find Dota 2 Workshop Tools Alpha. You also want to go ahead and install this. Now, I already got it queued, because this is going to take a little while. It's not huge, right? It's definitely not that, but it's still going to take a little while to download. So, yeah, I guess we're going to continue once we're done here. Once we're back in Dota, you can see that, well, custom games now actually works. So we can go ahead and join some friend lobbies or subscribe game modes. And this is actually something we have to do right now as well. So let's go ahead and just open up Steam. There we go. Go to the workshop, and then we're gonna have to select Dota 2 once this loads. Where is it? Search for workshop Dota 2. Thank you. Yes, exactly. And then we want to go to custom games right here. And as you can tell, there are a bunch of them already. We got Lineage 2, PvP, Sniper Tribe, Patch Wars, which I guess everybody has heard of, Survival Co-op, we got Race Paths, all kinds of shenanigans, right? I personally haven't even played that many of them. And what we now want to do is we're just going to go ahead and let's just go ahead and pick Patch Wars, right? Everybody knows that one. And we want to go and subscribe to it. Once we subscribe to it, we can play it. Boom. So, now we've got the option of, creating a lobby or going to the workshop page. Well, once it actually downloads. Here we go. Now we can. Now we can play. So, let's actually go ahead and just create a lobby. Now, this is gonna take some system requirements, but that's fine because it's a local game. This is not hosted on a server, this is hosted on my machine. Now, with my computer, this is not an issue whatsoever, but if you don't have a good computer, I can see this being a little bit problematic. Anyway, so I guess we can just go ahead and, come join or something. And what you actually want to do is probably add in a password, but you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and open this up like it is. Now, this is going to be visible as lobbies usually are, and, people can join. But something to make it easier is you can just go ahead and add in a password. Let's do 123, and actually allow me to show that to you first. We can go ahead and find a lobby, and then private lobbies, and if we type in 123, we're going to find some lobbies, right? Every lobby with this password. So if you're looking for a lobby, this is really the easiest way to do it. So you just type in the password, you're going to see the lobbies with the fitting password, and you can go ahead and join. So you could just go ahead and join one of these, but that's not really the point. So we want to host Patch Wars. Okay, so as you can see right here, we got the Blue Knight in the lobby now, and we're just going to go ahead and play some. Now, this will crash the game, apparently. No, what's gonna happen right here is this is gonna open up. This is a little bit of a, you know, you need to give them access or something like that. And then there's gonna be a lot of weird sounds and shenanigans. And now we've got Patch Wars. Now, this is not actually the regular Dota client. As you might be able to tell, there's some really loud music going on, which shouldn't be going on. Because this is not the regular Dota client. This is the custom game mode, whatever the hell client. So all of my settings are screwed up. I'm gonna go ahead and actually go ahead and make this quiet and turn off the music, thank you. And, well, we're gonna be able to play some Patch Wars, I guess. But, as you can tell, there's some weird shenanigans going on with that. Definitely are. So I should probably, I don't know if this is even gonna work. Nope. As you can see, I'm now on my screen, which is trying to capture Dota 2. And I can't do it. This is a different client. So don't get too surprised. Now, something that's a problem with custom modes at the moment is that it's really unstable. And a lot of people can't even connect properly. So as you can see right now, Blue Knight is trying to get in here. He's trying to connect to my lobby, and we're gonna go play a little bit of 1v1 Patch Wars. If he actually manages to get in here. Which is the problem, but there we go. There we go. So that took a little while. Now, we had games where that just took forever and eventually didn't work. So we go ahead and scroll through yours using here. Yes, yes, yes. We won't really have that much choice, so I don't see that as being, you know, much of an issue. And, well, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and buy something. As you can see, this got different items and all kinds of shenanigans. Like, it's a mod. It's a proper mod. So, I have no idea what to buy. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some wards and some boots. Seems like a decent idea. Now, since this is Patch Wars, I don't know if you guys have ever played Patch Wars, but it's just Patch Wars, man. There's like nothing interesting about it. It's just Patch Wars. I'll just go ahead and throw down some of these. Does this actually work? No, there's some trees here. Oh, freaking well. So, what we want to do is hook him and then beat him up. Which is not really, you know, gonna work that well. What did she buy? Oh, actually I got him. So, welcome to Patch Wars, ladies and gentlemen. This is how this goes, this is how it works. And you got different abilities. Patch is all with Patch Forward. Wait, that doesn't even make dealing damage in a collision? What does that even mean? Starts Patch a spear, which then hits stun, then I mean inflicts damage. That's Mirana's arrow apparently. I don't know what that one is. This is probably Skewer. And this is, I don't know, probably Necro Ultimate or something. So this isn't like really proper Patch Wars, but you know, it's something. We can't just go ahead and, yeah, it's just the arrow. Like, that's what that is. Oh, great. Great job, mate. Anyway, so that's how you play custom game modes in Dota 2. If you want to, I would be glad for you guys to start doing this, because it's really fun, and I feel like if there are more players, there are, you know, more possibilities. There are gonna be just more options in general. And chill, man, chill. And it's just gonna be nice, you know. The more people that play custom modes, the higher of a priority it's gonna become. Can you stop it? I just told you to chill. What's so difficult about that? No. What does he have? Is he eating his vodka? I guess you don't really eat vodka. Damn it! Oh, man. Ah, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, what the hell? These are just weird items, aren't they? Oh, well. I guess that's fine. Let's get some bracers. Look, I'm gonna get him. I'm getting this guy once more. He's going down. How did I even access this? Okay. Hello. Yeah, he's dead. Just beat him up. No. There we go. Anyway, so much for custom game modes. Oh, you know, kind of felt like making a little bit of a tutorial. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too awful. And, well, see you guys tomorrow. Before we finish up this video, actually, I want to quickly mention that there's a written guide on everything that I just addressed, and that guide is fantastic. So I put the link on the screen. It's gonna lead you to that guide, And I can only recommend it. You know, I used that guide to get set up. So, yeah. Go check that out. Go check that out. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video.